Hey everyone, today we're talking about a kitchen workhorse that finally put an end to the I need more burners but don't have the floor space headache. If you've ever stood in a tiny apartment kitchen trying to simmer a sauce on one burner while searing steaks on another, only to realize you still need to boil pasta, you know the frustration. The Kratos commercial 36-inch 6-burner countertop gas range steps in and gives you the power of a restaurant station without the restaurant footprint. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. What sold me first was the step-up design. Picture this, the back burners sit a couple inches higher than the front ones. That tiny elevation means you can slide a heavy stock pot onto the back without scraping your knuckles on the front handles. I've used it to run a chili boil and a stir-fry at the same time, no burned wrists, no spills. The 6 independently controlled 30,000 BTU burners give you 180,000 BTUs of total firepower, so you can crank the heat for a quick wok sear and then dial it down to a gentle simmer for a 5-hour braise without crowding the cooktop. I also love that every burner has its own control knob right on the front panel. No hidden rear switches, no fumbling behind a pot. I've had friends over who've never used a commercial range before, and they figured it out in under 30 seconds. That ease of use is built in. The knobs are big, the markings are clear, and the grates are wide enough to handle a 14-inch skillet without teetering. Another real-world win is the stainless steel construction. I've had this thing for about 6 months now, and it still looks the same as the day it arrived. I've wiped down splattered oil, scrubbed off cheese crusts, even used a razor blade to scrape off burnt cheese without scratching the surface. The top is flat and seamless, so there's nowhere for grease to hide. If you're used to the crevices on a home range that trap grime, this is a breath of fresh air. Natural gas is the default, but the manual includes a conversion kit if you ever need propane. I set mine up in an afternoon with basic tools, and the flame quality stayed rock solid. The unit ships with a regulator and a 3-foot gas line, so you're not hunting for extra parts. I ran it through a pressure test with a manometer just to be sure, and the readings matched the spec sheet. Size-wise, it's 36 inches wide, so it fits on most standard kitchen counters, but it's deep enough that a 24-inch skillet still hangs off the back without tipping. I measured my cabinet clearance and had a couple inches to spare on each side. Ventilation is on you, though. This thing puts out serious BTUs, so you'll want a hood or at least an open window when you're pushing all 6 burners at once. Now, let's keep it real. It weighs about 220 pounds, so moving it solo is a 2-person job. I had to slide a piece of plywood under it and use a furniture dolly to get it up my apartment stairs. Also, the grates are cast iron, which is great for heat retention but can be a pain if you drop something heavy on them. One good whack and you might bend a bar. I've only done it once, but it's worth keeping a spare grate on hand. All in all, if you're tired of juggling burners and wish you had a restaurant-grade station at home, this Kratos range delivers. The step-up design saves your wrists, the 6 burners let you multitask like a pro, and the stainless top stays clean with minimal effort. Check it out using the link below if it sounds like the right fit for your space. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Kratos commercial countertop gas range, 36-inch wide stainless steel 6-burner hot plate, step-up design, natural gas, 180,000 BTU, countertop range for restaurants, 29R004, sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like countertop hot plate, with its step-up design and highly durable and 6 burners, commercial gas hot plate has 6 independently actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off.